following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
So wake up, baby.
Look, are you going to come down there, or do we have to get him to push?
I'm coming.
Is it not all giggling?
Eventually you are dragged out into the wide open area, and there's that gold pile you've seen before.
Oh, I know where we are now.
Hey, look. Tell me that doesn't look like money.
Yeah, I threw that against the wall, or at least one like it.
Do you want to kill everyone?
It was I don't know what it was.
Like a really old Bonnie.
I don't like the look of some of these things. We should try and get out of here. The team proceeds onwards towards salvation. Eventually they come to the sacrifice chamber.
Oh, no, not here.
Is it the same one we recognize, or...?
No, it's the one that she was in.
Yours completely different, yeah.
Yeah, this is a little bit different to the one we found.
Except there's no fish carcasses or anything. But there is water, and a ripple moves through the water, and something begins to emerge.
Oh no, it's that thing. Better not be that thing. Don't look at it if it's the thing.
It's a train.
What is it?
Lurching out of the water is a round, globular shape. A single dark eye set into the middle of its impassive face. A huge, grey, baggy, humanoid form dripping with viscous fluids. A long tentacle coming out the back of it, tapering off into the water. Its horrible, heavy footsteps go thunk, thunk as it marches towards you.
Is that a diving suit?
Yes.
Who do we know would be in a diving suit? Evil diver? Baby diver?
Hello there. What are you doing down in the Undercrofts? It's right dangerous being down here.
Trying to get out.
Well, you're going the wrong way. This is where we sacrifice to our Dark Master. You know sacrifices are yesterday. You gotta come back next week. It's sacrilege to be Now, Missy, what you be doing that for? Are you actually shooting him?
If that's literally what he's saying, then yeah.
Roxanne shoots him. Give me an attack check. Now, of course, his dodge in the diving suit is going to be very, very low.
If that bullet goes on the front of the diving bell, that's gonna ricochet around. Crazy.
Like a Master Chief inside a drop pod.
Classic.
Now, okay. This skill is not diminished by anything, so that is a 29.
I'll just make a toughness check. What's your gun's damage rank? You're fucking kidding me. That's a 1.
Oh,
I critically failed a toughness. He dies.
okay.
The bullet ricochets around inside the diving helmet for a solid half minute.
Oh, he was screaming.
No, he died the second
Luckily.
it hit. What the hell?
He's an evil cultist.
I mean, we still could have pumped him for information, or he could have pointed us which way out.
Way out's the other way.
There's how many tunnels?
Well, we better start looking
Unless it's
for
caved in.
one other. Roxanne is the only one who sees the suit go shh. Shh. Shh.
Wait, what? It went back in the water.
Oh yeah, that's probably what.
And then it comes. A thing.
Doesn't matter. We're leaving.
A
We're
shape.
going.
Lurching out of the water. It screams exactly like this. You know the noise you get when you shove a new boiled potato up a donkey's arse? Exactly the same sound.
Well, I do now.
Strangely, its claw blocks off the exit. It's so big, it's as big as the front of a train that could smile at you. But yet, at the same time, it's no bigger than a human hand. What do, team? Oh, by the way, you're in combat.
I'm looking away because
I'm trying to remember the composition. Was this the room that had pillars?
It has hanging baskets on those 2 iron rails overhead, and they are attached to like stone pillars that come down from the ceiling, but they don't meet the ground.
So what I'm hearing is, if we tried to break whatever they're hanging on, we could try to get them to fall on it.
Yeah, but he's blocking the only way that's out.
With one hand. Come on, Shooty. You called it here. You put blood in the water. Claire loses her mind.
I think all Alvin's got is he's going to have to pull a Roxanne and try and rip the pillar down so the pillar falls on it.
All right. I'll give you. Yeah. You can try that first. I'll do that now because it's already attacked Claire's mind in one. So. Yeah, she's gonna need therapy.
I think she already did.
Right. All right. So, what I think I'm either going to need out of you is to tell me how you plan on pulling it down.
Oh, he's still big Terry Crews mode, so using strength to break whatever is on the... And like a caber toss, it's like break whatever is holding it and then just drop it so it horizontally across the spot.
Okay. Yeah. I like the sound of that. How you getting up here?
Probably, break it, but probably not throw it. So it doesn't hang far enough down.
It does, but like you would need to like jump, or you can't just walk over and grab it. It's a bit too high for that. You have to jump or get up there somehow. How are you strong?
You get me up there, and me get you up there.
Then it's just like attached to you. Boing! Like, the old Spider-Man trick. You know, that attached to thing, attached to guy.
Yes. Well, I mean, if they weren't powered to move.
Fortunately, the gadgets are helping them. They can, however, run out. She's just run out.
Yeah. So,
She has
for
some
however
big
much
hotel
time
on it.
it takes, I suppose I have to try and break the connection at the roof and then throw the pillar at it.
Alright, well, you got up there. I'll let you take an action to start the process, and then I'm going to have it murder everyone else, or try to, and then we'll come back. So you can. Let's see, you're trying to bend the pillar. So I think what the first check will be an intelligence-based skill check. Do you have geometry, architecture?
I think we do have low
structural
levels of
engineering.
I think we do have geometry from the Saint lessons with their bullet shooting and stuff.
Wouldn't that be predictably?
He's making them all learn geometry.
Right.
Because trajectory comes from geometry. And 2 other factors.
We'll get there someday.
Yeah.
Dig, rinse, and tubso.
Even they aren't there for the actual lesson yet. The actual dodging of the bullets.
It is going to take you so long to dodge bullets.
Bonnie does have all that easy.
Just well enough to dodge Black Knight's bullets.
Just tank them, bro.
Yeah, I think we only have like level 1 geometry. I can't find it on the sheet.
That's still one more than you have of just intelligence all by itself.
New intelligence would be higher.
How?
Yeah,
you
Tom.
add it too! You add to it!
So that is 12.
That's how all those other stats work.
Okay, that's cool. You think if you do it this ways, it'll get what you want. Right, so... Roxanne, the horrifying thing, which is you can't see it, you don't even know what it's doing, and therefore you get no defense checks.
Well, I'm relying on a Nancy because I'm like in her arms anyway, so...
But she just helped him up there, that's her action. It's gone, so you feel something horrifying breathe on your back. It's wet and ichorous. An eyeball presses itself against the back of your neck. You feel its teeth dig into you. Eyeballs have teeth.
How big does it feel? It's like...
It feels about the size of a human eyeball,
Oh, so not that
but it
big.
also feels the size of a dog's mouth.
That's not that big a range. In either case, it's still within range that I could theoretically go like that and just rip.
Yes, you could do that.
Yeah, I'll try and do that.
Oh, here we go. So it's behind you, but it is touching you, so no penalty on the grab. So that's a melee attack check, I think. Fighting, unless you have grapple. Do you have grapple?
No.
Good.
And my combat fighting wouldn't be covered with the... So that is 13.
Yeah, you can grab hold of that. It squelches wetly in your hands.
Just trying to yank it and just...
With no resistance whatsoever, you pull this. It's like ground meat. You pull it out in your hand, and you're looking at this eyeball that's also
No,
a
no,
mouth.
not looking at it.
Okay, you're holding this thing out.
I'm
here.
ripping and then just throwing without looking at where I'm throwing.
You throw whatever it is, and you hear a wet splash from across the room. At this point, Nada's like, you might want to go over towards where the exit is.
Right. Towards where the exit is.
There's a horrible clawed hand looking to
Why?
shove. The hand is made out of penises.
Don't know why. Can't look there. Can't go there.
Yeah, no care, just, you know, go over there, just saying.
I'll make my way there, trusting that that thing's going away soon for some reason. Means I have to stumble out of a Nancy's hand. Arms grip.
Oh no, Claire's insane again. Looks like I'll have to do something. Hey, Egyptian girl, can you, like, drag Claire over there or something? I don't really, I don't really care. Just if you want.
My God, he's too cool.
Alvin the Thing thrashes up at you with the many tentacles that are also rigid, muscular limbs that are also cars. You're fine. Oh, no, I mean, what's your parry?
I
rolled a 1!
You mean to say, I'll take your first answer.
I'm actually curious because, Alvin's parry in big form is 13.
Oh, right, with the... Yeah, with the 10. Right. That's with the 10 added. Yes. Yeah, it whistles right beneath you. We'll come back around to you. Time for heaving type ripping thing down.
Strength?
I hope
Arm
you've got
object?
some.
I have tons of strength in this one.
Oh, go nuts then. I encourage this.
Well, I mean, I have I've got the improvised thing. I think I've also
Well, it's
got
still
the-
attached, so you need to break it. But if you want to just do a throw object, I'll apply a -4 on it because it's still attached, and we'll go from there.
Oh yeah. Well, I do need to break it because I need to hit the arm that's blocking the exit. I guess just 3. Okay, so that is 19.
The old, malused pillar breaks free. The iron rod creaks disastrously, but doesn't break loose. The rock begins to fall. The pillar falls away. The chain attaching it to the other one pulls taut. It also breaks free, and now the 2 iron rod pendulums are swinging them back towards the center of the room, with the slipway down into the water, where the shaky, huge, badly holding together stone columns are that are holding the ceiling up.
I did Roxanne.
You want to use your move action to run? Now there's still a chain between them, so it could collect the monster on the way. I'm going to roll that while you decide whether or not you're going to stick around to die.
As soon as I see things go disastrously, there is going to be the drop and run, but...
What is that thing where you roll 3 1s in a row?
Oh... The hero point spending? The hero point spending one?
Yeah, I don't have hero points, and I'm not spending them on a monster. Alvin runs. He runs so far away.
Toward the exit, where everyone
He
is
runs
gathered.
through the exit, leaving everyone else behind.
Do run, 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 do run, run.
Of course he's black. He
Something
runs better
black
than everyone.
whips past you real fast, as you hear a wet sound as a monster is cleaved in half behind you by a chain.
I'll look ahead now to where
There,
that black.
blissful freedom. All you have to do is reach it.
I look back to the others.
They're not behind you, man.
Okay. Oh, so Claire is being picked up.
Well, I was
She's being
just...
dragged.
Yeah, if Anansi's struggling with Claire, Ellen
Yeah.
will...
It's like picking up a cat.
I'm gonna help Nancy with Claire,
Okay.
even though I'm
Didn't even
injured.
have to do anything.
What's your movement rate?
My movement, right? What is it based on? Agility?
Yeah. What have you got?
I've got a 3 in agility. I don't know what the
All right.
movement
Yeah.
rate is.
You're fine. You're fine. Alvin was already running in there. There's 17 on the die. That's fine. Okay. The room behind you collapses more ponderously than Roxanne's room. First, those columns collapse, and you see the room shake, and it falls down. Then it begins crumbling in. You can see it rippling across there. The creature is reaching out, and just rocks slam onto it, and it splashes like it's made of water everywhere.
And there was a door with this...
I believe originally there was not
It was just an open
an archway, so...
Alvin will be standing there watching the carnage going, oops.
Oh, I see. So when you do it, it's cute.
Well, when I do it, nobody got hurt, except for that thing. Behold my hypocrisy. Did you need someone to lean on? Now we've got more.
I've got it.
Yeah, but now we've got more working wounded, so...
Not as just like, hey, Claire, get up. They're going to win. What? No, I'm in command of this bit here. She's injured. We need to get out of here. You lead us out.
Sure.
He's just like,
Smooth.
he's gonna know what moves to do.
You alright, Claire? You were...
I'm more than all right.
Okay. Well, that's just fine. We're one step closer to being out.
Yes, out. Sunshine. That's what I want.
Or rain and
I
crappy
want
skies.
to get back to a place that makes sense, where the air smells like cars
Yeah.
and there is no sun.
Yeah.
You know, Los Angeles, the perfect city.
No.
With the rustle of heroin needles in the autumn.
Oh, LA.
Oh, LA. Change.
Alright. I guess Albert will be one of the ones to take points since we have a lot of walking wounded.
Roxanne knows the way out.
Oh, good. So this is the
This is
tunnel
the
we
area.
came
Yeah.
through?
And
Okay,
since you
sweet.
rolled a 20 the other day for knowing your way through these tunnels, you know the way out. You know how you know the way out? Because it wasn't hard. Oh no, this exits out into the cemetery that you just left.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we just fucking left. God damn it.
Abandoned by your derricks.
Yeah, we're in the cemetery. We'll meet you there. Go on, cemetery.
Meanwhile, in the carriage. That is a flamethrower?
Yes.
Sounds like you've used up a lot of oil, Derek. I like that sound. What is such a nice sound.
She's still got a bit of gas in it. Could be handy, you never know. Puts the cover back over just so that it doesn't fall away and reveal like a police marking or something.
I'm not 100% sure what your father would say about you using a flamethrower to settle things, but you are dealing with mutants and not regular fighting men, so it does make sense that you've got to use fire to beat fire.
Yeah. Yeah. How do you know about my...
Everybody knows Murphy's strong, right? Never heard of him. What's the murder?
No one in my group seemed to have heard of my wonderful father.
Maybe there's just a bigger street fighting scene in LA.
Why would it be the...
How do you know about street fighting? Are you kidding? It's the subject of
weirdness?
my second album.
No, Derek has no idea what she's trying to do.
That's what it was about? I thought it was about the struggle of the impoverished. Well, yes, that, but that is symbolized through the fighting art form that they use in back alleys.
Yeah, maybe LA isn't too bad.
Maybe you should start an album.
I mean, you do have to get used to the fact that there's more heroin needles on the street than leaves.
They ain't too great in Cold Rocks, comparatively.
I challenge you to name one time you've seen heroin needles on the streets.
Maybe not heroin needles, but I think BTL got kicked off with us, right?
Because it'll be worse in LA. Well, I mean, it will be, right?
If it's made
What's
of there.
BTL?
Wow.
You know, like Red Rage, Quiet Riot. Oh! Those! Yeah, that shit's everywhere. The police were trying to clean it up, but it was too hard, then they declared it not a crime anymore. Crime statistics went down. What a miracle our mayor is.
Jeez. Whoever's responsible for making that stuff ain't no push around.
If only some heroes would come back from King Kamehamehams and defeat them.
Oddly specific.
She may not say that exact
Yeah.
line. Some heroes, perhaps a game-themed hero and a Native American hero. End of sentence. Or a big armored guy.
Oh.
Slick shade.
If only Desmond the Christmas Bear
Only
were
Desmond
here.
the Christmas Bear was here!
Now Derek is actually gonna have a quick peek in at the flamethrower, and as a guise of checking it over to make sure everything's on the up and up, he's gonna learn how it's used. Just like, oh, this seems to be the valve. That must be the pre-igniter.
What's really handy is you didn't actually bring along with that with the end on it.
I asked if it
Yes,
was
he did. Okay. Spark there, pilot light, push here, aim away from face.
Okay. Turn valve on tech.
Look, it's a comic book flamethrower. You
Excellent.
can use it after a brief examination.
And I have done this.
Now he knows how to make one.
No. Fire is a bit of a tricky subject.
So it's fighting.
Oof. I hope the rest of your team's okay for what it's worth, Shimmer. Man.
I do too. Wait. I feel Roxanne's plump, tender mind.
Wish you hadn't put it that way, but carry on.
Hey Roxanne, what's up? I notice you're nearing the surf. Oh my god, what's wrong with you?
I'm fine.
No, you're not.
I'm fine.
You're not.
It's just a knee injury and a minor concussion.
Shibba wants to know how much of her team is there. So there's you.
Nada, Claire, and Nancy. I mean, I know she's not part of her team, but I'm just letting you know. And Alvin.
Well, that accounts for everyone. Bonnie's in the cemetery somewhere, except she's not. Oh god.
What about Jan?
You know I can't sense Jen, and also she's in the carriage with us.
Thank God I didn't kill anyone.
I mean,
That's not what I heard. I heard you murdered a bunch of cultists.
I mean, any of us.
Wait, what? Were you trying to do that? Surely not.
No.
Well then, good news. Everyone's alive, apparently. We're going to have to... Derek, get the cab guy to turn around and head back. We've got to pick up Roxanne and the crew because...
they just came out where
They
we
just
just
came
were.
out where we just left. I'm sure Bonnie will be fine. Let me just get in contact with Bon. That's odd, I don't feel her anywhere.
Could be she went back underground.
Maybe. Maybe it's drier and safer down there. We'll find her, no worries.
Oh, sort
And
of.
then, meanwhile, all the others got in contact with Dex. They're on their way. Everyone's okay. Nobody died except the cultists.
It's Wilberforce.
Yeah, no one knows where Wilberforce is.
Well, the thing is, as soon as Dex was like, that's everybody then, I'm like, well, okay, you must be with them as well.
And
I mean, he's
Yeah.
found Wilberforce, but...
Yeah.
And Alvin's going to be, oh, Dex, Roxanne's in not good shape, and if we don't stop her bleeding...
No, he's doing it in his head. You got to do the thing.
Yeah. Alright, so Roxanne's in not good shape and probably, going to bleed out or anything, so if you could bring, like, a medical kit or...
Oh, and Derek, see if he can also, once we're done here, we'll need to go by a reliable physician. Apparently Roxanne's in not good shape.
Right. It'd probably take too long
Why
to
did
pick up.
Alvin seem sort of pleased about that?
I'll sort of open the carriage door a bit. Yeah. We need to turn around.
I thought you'd chicken out!
We're going back to the other cemetery again.
We'll just have to do a very normal turn.
Well, he pulls out another one of those grenades and puts them
I never get to use these.
Bonnie. The heat, the hypnotic murmuring of the fire. You're getting comfortable. Which is why when the door slams behind you,
I jump.
clinging to the ceiling like a cat, you turn around.
Found a Nancy.
I'll turn and done. Be like daggers.
Standing in the doorway is a robed figure with a sackcloth hood on, with 2 holes cut in it where the eyes are, reasonably large. They shamble in. And the door behind them.
Put them away.
Shuffle out into the fire. Cold, isn't it?
Very much so.
You lit the fire.
Well, I had to keep warm somehow.
Broke my chair.
I apologise. There was no
It's only wood. Come down. Enjoy your fire that you have made with my chair. I give this heat to you.
I'm sorry. I
This is my gift.
didn't know it was your house.
How would you know? It is not my house. I use it. But it was my chair. It is just a thing. You do not need things. You have been away a long time.
What do you mean?
Perhaps I've mistaken you. brings out a bit of wax paper and unrolls it, thick sausage, and gets like a folding knife out. Meat?
Yes, please. I haven't eaten in ages, so it's...
It's clean. For a given value of clean.
Thank you.
So, what brings you this way?
I got lost.
Understandable. Whenever we travel away, we become lost and need to return for guidance. Yeah. But he is gone. Gone to dark water. But there is a place for you if you will wait.
What do you mean? Sorry, I'm not from
Jericho, he is gone. Gone to dark water.
Why did he get to drop dark water for?
His family business. He went to retrieve that which is ours. So, we'll have to wait for your guidance, lost one. But that is fine. You will get it or you will not.
Where is this anyway?
This? Bradford Falls. They called it Arkham. But this land is ours. Sacred and untouchable.
Where are the young ladies of the town coming here?
Many, not enough. Not nearly enough.
Who's killing them?
Those that call themselves guardians of justice, they are liars. They are evil. They are wrong. They take from the people and they try to control. It is them that are killing from the Rathatak. We tried to save them, but not enough. Now they're gone. Now they're gone.
Why are they killing the men as well?
Well, the men.
They sacrifice.
That's not them. That's the other cult.
Hold on. How many cult? But it was told it was policemen as well. Is it?
Policemen? What does policeman mean, sister? It means man of the city. Polis, city, man. Man, a person. The policeman is still a man. He's flawed and wicked, as we all are. Here. Now there are no children for us to sacrifice. It'll be a lean year. It's confusing to you, yes? You don't understand?
No. Not at all. I don't understand any of it.
Understand once you start letting your mind go. Have you seen the things yet?
Which things?
You've seen the things. I can tell. Have you started the change? Is that why you've come back?
The what?
Change.
What change?
You have the look. Are you going to change? Will you have life eternal beneath the waves? Who can say?
Sorry,
That is too much all at once, I see. Forgive me.
Have you seen a young man?
Yes.
The hat, Alexander.
Yes. He
Him.
came to us. He asked questions that should not be asked.
Where did he go?
We don't know. We tried to get him, but he was wily and escaped.
And his friend?
Oh, his friend. Yes. She also did too escape.
Did they leave anything?
I do not know this thing.
Which way is it towards town?
There's a path that leads to a cemetery. Go to the cemetery, and outside of the other gates, it's a 10-minute walk to town.
Thank you.
It is no trouble. Yeah.
I'll get up and leave.
Good day to you.
Good day to you too. I'll head back to cemetery.
The carriage pulls up. Derek leaps out like a big friendly dog.
Derek, you're not dead.
Alvin, you ain't dead.
I know, right?
Well, everything's starting to look up. How is our illustrious squad leader doing?
Oh, she thinks she's fine.
I'm fine. Just a flesh wound.
And Nancy's like,
And a headache.
and a slight pulling in your chest you don't know what is.
Huh?
Nothing.
Good job taking down that, thing.
Oh, really? Good job, was it?
Yeah. Better than I could do.
Did everybody? Do we know everybody made it out yet?
Yeah, Wilberforce is somewhere on the other side of the river. He says he's fine. He's going back to the hotel for a sandwich.
Good to know.
Well, then with all of y'all here...
As far as I can tell, apart from Derek and Roxanne, everyone's perfectly fine.
Well, we don't exactly know where Bonnie is again. She's gone dark, I take it.
Wait,
Well, still gone dark.
Well, she's at the other cemetery, right? So maybe she just went back underground where it's dry.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
you said aside from myself and Derek, what's wrong with you?
He's got bruises.
Yeah, I took a couple hits. Nothing to worry about. We need to figure out what we're gonna do next. Get a little further away from Roxanne.
Well, anyway, we need to see a physician or something and get Roxanne iodine.
What are you wasting time for? I gotta take you to Doc Radley. He's a fine vet.
Alright, get her on board.
Shimmer. I relinquish control of my team to you.
I had already assumed so, given your state.